Chuka Umunna, who is one of the most outspoken advocates of the EU in Parliament, has revealed shocking details about what senior EU officials told him during his trip to Brussels. The revelations emerged during the Labour MPs LBC radio show this morning, where he appeared to agree with Nigel Farage's reaction after his own meeting with Michel Barnier. Getty LBCChuka Umunna, who is one of the most outspoken advocates of the EU in Parliament, Mr Farage complained that the British government had failed to bring up crucial issues and misled the public on the prospect of getting a decent deal. The Remainer appeared to agree with the Brexiteers' assessment, claiming that the EU perspective and British negotiation were worlds apart. He met with EU chief Brexit negotiator Michel Barnier and other EU officials in Brussels during a meeting this week alongside Tory MP Anna Soubry, as well as Dominic Grieve, the former Attorney General who led efforts to amend the EU withdrawal bill. The Remain campaigner told listeners on LBC, "I have been so frustrated by what you have been told about the deal and what we are likely to get from Brexit. I was in Brussels on Monday, meeting with senior people at the European Commission and the European Council. I also met with EU ambassadors, who represent countries across the bloc here in London." Thursday, August 31, 2017, David Davis gives a press briefing at the end of third round of negotiation on Brexit talks at the EU Commission in Brussels. "We are systematically being misled and lied to by our government about what the EU will give us." Chuka Umunna Brexit Secretary David Davis said he hoped to strike a deal with Brussels which includes goods as well as services, branding the potential agreement Canada Plus. The Labour MP slapped down David Davis' pledge of Canada Plus trade deal as impossible. He said that senior EU officials told him Britain had no chance of getting a good trade deal after Brexit if they refused to pay into the EU, the Remainer MP said. "From what they said, we are systematically being misled and lied to by our government about this deal and what the EU will give us." Italian Government Minister Sandra Gozzi earlier told Mr Umunna that the UK cannot enjoy the same benefits of the EU outside the bloc. Speaking to LBC, Mr Gozzi suggested the three pluses could stand for the free movement of goods, services and people. The Italian also argued, by definition, Britain cannot have the benefits of remaining in the Union while being outside the bloc.